What's going on? Yeah. You're going to be productive while you're waiting. All right, guys, mute your mics. Yeah. All right. Can everybody see my screen and hear me? Just type in the chat.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So Pablo is done on, by the way, I call it Pablo because of Pablo Escobar. It makes so much money. The chart that we do it on is oil. It's on the 4-hour chart. It happens at 10 a.m. Eastern time every single morning, Monday through Friday. What happens is there is a lot of pending orders in the market from the day before that do not get placed. So the next day, 9:30 a.m. New York session, when it opens, all those pending orders get released. So there's a huge push in the market, either up or down, depending upon the orders that have been placed. So what we try to do is catch the breakout of that movement. It's very similar to the gold 12 o'clock candle that Dimitri teaches with gold. That breakout is what he tries to catch. So it's just placing buy and sell stops to catch the breakout. So for this, what I'm going to do is go through some examples for you. Sorry. But it is on the 4-hour chart for oil. All right. So basically you're analyzing a 4-hour candle. So from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Now, I don't hardly ever stay in that long. Usually get out about noon. But what I'm going to show you here is the candle that we look at. So we look at the 1300 candle. You guys can see right here. All right. That's the candle that we place our stops on. So we place 30 pip buy stop from the top of this candle right here. So it'd be right there at 46.00. All right. So from the top of the body, not the wick, the body. And then we place a 30 pip sell stop from the bottom of this candle. Okay, so right about there. Our stop loss is 30 pips, by the way. Okay. So this is the 1300 candle right here. The move is the 1700 candle, this next one. So that's the candle we're going to be analyzing and we're going to be monitoring. Now, the thing about this strategy is you do have to monitor it, right? You have to watch it because it's going to move a lot. You know, you need to watch it to move your stop loss break or put a trailing stop, right? So you've got to watch it. And again, you know, I'm usually in it for 2 hours, so I'm not sitting there for 4 hours in front of my computer. So I'm going to show you guys some examples, but this was yesterday, Friday. So you can see we made some money here and activated about right there. Now, when it's 20 pips in profit, so that would be 50 right here, I put the stop loss to break even. Okay. So you can see right here, it went up 42 pips. All right. And you can get out whenever you want to get out. It's completely up to you. Personally, I just like to put my stop loss to break even and just ride the wave, move my stop loss in profit and just ride it, because a lot of times it'll go 100 plus pips, 200 pips, right? So we want to make sure we capitalize on that and get the most out of the movement. All right. So you can see right here. Now, sometimes we'll get stopped out. Yeah, you can see here we got stopped out on the top. But then whenever you get stopped out in one direction and then it activates in the other direction, you can expect a decent move. So this went 40 pips. So we lost 30 here, but then we made 40 here. If you got out, of course, right there. All right, so I think we did make a little something here. Yeah. 51 pips. Right there. And I'm just going to keep going through. It's a very simple strategy, nothing to it. It's just buy and sell stops. But the biggest thing, look at this one. This went 123 pips. Now, the biggest thing I'll tell you is this is a 4-hour candle. Okay, so it's going to want to move up. It's going to want to go down. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. So give it some room to breathe. I like to give it about a 40 pip margin in terms of moving my stop loss and profit, about 40 pips. Excuse me. From where the market's at. So I like to give it that space to breathe because it does like to go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And oil is very volatile. It can move 10 pips in a matter of a second, right? So you want to give it some space, let it do its thing. The worst is when you get stopped out and profit like 10 pips, and then it drops like 100, right? So you want to give it that space, be patient. This strategy really will teach you a lot of patience because you've got to realize it is a 4-hour candle, all right? So let it do its thing. I mean, this is 123 pips. Let's say you only caught like 15, right? That would, you'd be probably pretty pissed about that, right? So you've got to be patient. Sometimes I don't even like put a trailing stop. I just put it to break even and I'll just let it do its thing because sometimes it'll come up real close and then it'll drop, right? So so sometimes I do that, but again, you can get out whenever you want. Some students like to put it to 30 pip take profit every day, right? So you can do that if you want. It's up to you, but I personally have seen this go like 250 pips multiple times. So I'm trying to cash out this one. Yeah. So right here, this is a 1300 candle. All right. So you're starting at the bottom of the body for the sell stop. Okay. So you start right here and you just count 30 pips. Yep. And then your stop loss would be at the body of the 1300. So right here. Yeah.
Hey,
So you're
Ron,
not placing a take profit. You're just placing a stop loss. You can place a take profit if you want. I'm just showing you what I do. I just like to ride the wave because this thing, I mean, look at this candle. This went 100 pips, 101 pips.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So are you waiting until the 13 o'clock candle closes?
Yes.
Okay. So you're doing it at the close of that candle.
So yeah, you want to place your buy and sell stops at like 9:59 a.m. That's when you want to set them because the candle's not at 9:59. 10 a.m. This is when the 17 candle forms. So at 9:59, this 1300 candle is pretty much done moving. All right. So you can go ahead and place them around that time.
And that's all of this is on Eastern Standard Time, right?
Correct.
Okay, because I'm Central Standard, so I have to remember to do everything an hour before.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sorry, 9:59. That's what? Which time? EST.
Eastern.
Eastern. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
So you place the orders, buy and sell for both directions?
Yeah, buy and sell stop. So this is the 1300 candle right here. So we place a buy stop from the body. So it'd be up here at 52.25. Yep. And then you place the sell stop right here. And then obviously this gets triggered. Once this gets triggered about like 50 pips, then you can cancel your buy stop. Okay, but I like to keep them both in just in case it comes back and it stops me out and it goes the other way. If it comes back and stops me out and goes the other way, it's more than likely going to be a pretty big move. So I like to keep it in there. But if I'm like 50 pips or even like 30 or 40 pips in profit, then I'll just cancel the buy stop up here.
So those are placed on the 1300, off of the 1300.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Okay. Now I'm going to teach you guys a little trick here with this. Okay. Let's see. So look at these dojis we have here. Okay. This is a indication that there's going to be a pretty big move in the market. We have 1, 2. This is kind of a doji, but we have 2 dojis right here, and this is kind of a doji right here. Whenever the 1300 is a doji, you want to double your lot size because there's going to be a pretty big move. Now you got to take into account if there's a doji, you're taking this. There isn't a whole lot of space that you're taking the candle from, so you can expect to be in the trade very quickly, right? Because a doji obviously is very small. So you can see right here, I mean, we were activated right there. And it went, look at how it dropped here. 85 pips.
So you said to double your lot size?
Yes, double your lot size. Mm-hmm.
Would
And
you
if you
recommend
don't double your
trading
lot
it?
size, I'm going to be freaking pissed at you guys because that's how you make a lot of money.
Would you recommend twin trading it?
No.
Okay.
You can. It's up to you. I don't personally.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So look at this one here, guys. 1300, beautiful doji. Look at this. 107 pips. Yep.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah. It's very, very powerful.
Beautiful.
Yep.
You look only on the 4 hours.
Only on the 4 hour.
Nice.
Hold on. Technical difficulties. Mm-hmm. Write what down? Sorry, say that again. Oh, the Word document? The cross, is that what you mean? Yeah, let me check here.
Yeah, last time you briefly showed it and then scooted it back up because you were like, oh, no, that's Pablo. That's a different training.
Yeah, that sounds. I'll give you guys a little inside scoop on the new indicator that I'm using with Mitch. Mitch, are you on right now, brother?
Yes.
I don't think Mitch is on. Yeah, Mitch is a stud. He created this indicator. It's unreal. And I've added a lot to it. So I've made it like crazy. I mean, it's like hundreds of pips, like hundreds.
Wow.
I'm still testing it. I'll show you guys a little bit of it today if you want me to.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah, I won't go into detail with it just yet. There's it's a lot of settings. There's a lot of numbers. It's a lot to it. Here's the Pablo information, guys.
Hey Taylor, it's Edward. Hopped on a little bit late.
Hey, what's up, Edward?
No,
Yeah, sorry. If we need to do the new Zoom, we'll just do a new Zoom. It's fine.
Cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm in Cali right now, so we're like 3 hours behind. So
Oh, you're up early.
yeah, man. I'm up early every day, but it's worth it.
Can you guys see my screen, by the way? I think it like paused.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
I did have a couple questions.
Yeah.
So with buy stops, because I was doing Pablo this week and went really well. I noticed the buy stops get triggered early because of the spread and the sell stops don't.
Yeah. Mhm.
So is that okay? Because I place a 30 pip buy stop, but it gets triggered in 21 after 21 pips it moves.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up. So this when the sell stop, it doesn't get triggered. We went over this a couple weeks ago. Whenever the buy movement, it will get triggered due to the spread. So if you guys want to account for it, it's a 6 pip spread usually. So if you guys want to account for that, you can put your buy stop to 36 pips. You might want to, if you guys are new, you might want to test it out in demo just to get a feel for what it does and if it does trigger it. Me personally, I just put it at 30. I don't account for the spread. I used to, but I don't anymore because once you're in the trade, it'll fluctuate and it'll actually catch up and it'll be even, right? So I've noticed that. So that's why I just do 30 pips for the buy as well. And I don't really account for the spread anymore, but I did used to do that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I'm on Trader's Way, it's like an 8-9 pip spread, but you're saying Hugo's Way is like a 6 pip spread?
Hugo's is a 6, yeah.
Okay, cool. And then, so on Hugo's Way and Trader's Way, these candles close at 10 a.m., but unlike other oil brokers on TradingView, it closes at 9 a.m. Eastern, and it's literally a different 4-hour candle. Have you ever thought about that? Or
I have no idea. I don't know. I just look at what I've got with my broker, and this is how I studied this strategy and I analyzed it. And
cool.
Hugo's Way.
And then real quick, I got 2 more and then we'll be good. So gold levels as take profits. Do you ever think about that with this or no?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because if I did, look at this. This is the Doji, the 1300. It's in a gold level. This is the one that we take it from. I mean, it almost went to 1 full deviation. Well, it did with the next candle. So I don't really.
The swing trade though, like you take one to the gold level and then the other one. But
the thing is, sometimes you'll get stopped out, right? So
yeah, true.
Some of those movements that go 40 pips, right? And then they come back and they hit stop loss and they go the other direction. It's just a pain in the ass.
Makes sense. And then do you ever combine this with the moving averages on the 1 hour, 4 hour?
I do not, because you can see it really never does anything with a cross. I mean, you've got a cross here, but the 1300 is here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we can look at that. I'm glad you brought that up. But yeah, I mean, once this starts to go down, you can see the yellow will move in that direction, the yellow line.
Cool.
But yeah.
And then I noticed, I don't know if you ever looked for an average daily range, but most pairs, they have to move a certain number of pips every day. And when I was looking at it for oil, it's around at least 200 plus pips a day is the average daily range.
Yeah.
So if I'm trading it and it's Pablo and it hasn't moved this 200 pips, and you see a doji, the odds of that being a huge move is super duper likely. So that's one little tip I saw this week.
Yeah, we had a nice doji on Friday yesterday. Everyone was going crazy about it, but it only went 40 pips. I was pretty surprised. Yeah, right here.
Probably because it's about to be Christmas.
Yeah, that's what I had told everyone a couple of weeks ago.
I was in on it.
Yeah, Christmas time, it doesn't really test all that well, but recently it's been starting to heat up. I mean, you can see this is a little bit of a doji here, and it went 100, and it went over 100 pips.
Yeah, I caught that. I guess because it was Friday, though, the last day of the year before Christmas.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
And also,
by the way, go ahead, Edward.
Because what's cool, learning from Dimitri as well, consolidation breakouts and other things. One of the days, I think that day that you're showing how it went that many pips.
Yeah.
If you look at it on a weekly or daily time frame, that broke out of consolidation the exact same way that Dimitri talks about it. On the daily more so, it was consolidating for 13 days on the daily. Do you see that? How it's literally going sideways? Yeah. So literally right when it broke out of consolidation was also the Pablo, and boom, it went hundreds of pips. So combining that type of knowledge, but just a couple.
Yeah, it's called confluence trade.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the strategy is fire, man. I use it this week and call pips.
Yeah, this week was a good week for sure. Yeah. There was one day I missed and it lost, so that was good.
Yeah, lucky guy.
Yeah. All right, so let's see here. Now, some of you guys are probably wondering, all right, so this move right here, obviously with these two candles, I mean, it went like 200 pips. I don't mess with the second one because you got to realize these are 4-hour candles. I'm not trying to sit here for 8 hours, right? So I just do this first one right here, and that's it. And I get on with my day.
Taylor, is that a parabolic indicator that you have on there now? Are you using that?
It is, and I don't want to get into that. We'll talk about that once I get this indicator with Mitch down. Yeah. Yeah, but those are the SARs that I have been playing with. But I'll show you guys a little bit about it if we have some time at the end. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, sorry, just a question. This one that shows 1300, that's UTC, right?
UTC plus 3.
UTC plus 3, okay.
This is Hugo's way. UTC plus 3. JFX is UTC plus 3 too.
What's Trader's Way? Is Trader's Way UTC plus 3?
Yeah, Trader's Way is the same.
Okay.
So this one went 43 pips. Not bad. I'm just going to keep doing examples, and then if you guys can just ask me as I go here. But this looks like a loss here.
Hey, I came in a little late. Can you explain the beginning again of where you set your buy and stop loss at? Oh, your buy stop and your sell stop?
No, man, I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, 1300 is what we look at. So right here, this candle, and we place the buy and sell stop from the body of the candle. So like right here, you would place 30 pips. And then down here, you would place 30 pips from the body. And you just look for the move. You just catch the move. Your stop loss is 30 pips, by the way. So it's literally the body of the candle, 1300.
Okay.
And we're just catching the move is all we're doing. So this looks like another bad day. No, it didn't even get triggered. Honestly, I have no idea. That might be an Edward question.
Well, Taylor, that last one would have been triggered, right? Because it was 28 pips, but if it was a buy stop, the spread would have triggered it.
No, it was at 21 pips, so it would have gone to 27 pips. Yeah, I wouldn't have triggered it. So this one went to 28 pips. So you would have put your stop loss to break even because you were at 20 pips, and you can see it came back down. So you wouldn't have lost anything there. Because I know my broker.
What's your question? I don't know either, but I mean, it's just 10 a.m. Eastern. So
yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah.
Look for whenever the 4-hour candle closes, and that should be the same time.
Just line it up to the time, Danny. 63 pips right here. This one like a loss.
So that's UTC, that would be at 10 o'clock, right?
Say that again?
Yeah, in UTC, that will be at 10 o'clock, right?
Honestly, man, I'm not sure. I just know my broker is UTC plus 3, so I look for it at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Just check and see what your broker is. You can just ask them in the chat, and they'll tell you.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Because I had JFX, it was the same thing, and then I switched here to Hugo's Way, and I wanted to find out what it was for the time, and they told me UTC plus 3.
And Trader's Way is the exact same thing too.
Yeah, so this was 50 pips right here. You guys can start to see this is a very, very strong movement. This was 63 pips. Wait till we hit one of those 200 pip days. You guys are gonna be like, damn. All right, This was a loss.
Would you explain the loss again?
Explain the loss?
Yes.
Yeah, so this was a loss. I say a loss because it has to get up here to 50 because you've got to account for the 30 pips. All right, we've got 10 minutes left. You've got to account for the 30 pips. So 50 minus 30 is 20. That's what we look for. We look for it to get to 20 pips and we move our stop loss to break even. So this did not get to 50. It got to 46. And then it came back down as obviously, and it hit our stop loss at 30 pips. Now we had a little doji here at the 13. All right. And stop loss would have been a break even right there, 23 pips. Whenever I tell you guys it goes up one way and then it goes down the other way, it's going to be a pretty big push. And that's a doji. Look at that, 111 pips.
That hit the first deviation perfectly.
Yep. Yeah, I'm still messing around with the gold levels. Obviously, I twin trade it with the cross, but I'm still trying to, I feel like it can be used for other things too. Everything's trial and error with trading, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So the more you can play around with stuff and get it going, you're just going to be a better trader.
Mm-hmm.
The more you learn, the more you earn. 54 pips right here.
Do we need the yellow, purple, and red lines for it, Pablo?
No, you don't. That's something else. That's the moving average cross that we go over. This is like 92 pips right here. Look at this one, guys. 1,300. Look at this. 200 pips. Told you. You guys impressed yet or what? You guys are like, so
Yeah.
what?
We're speechless.
200 pips. That's nothing. I see that every day.
We're speechless.
I don't see that.
Yeah, this plus the order flow is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that's another thing. The order flow, I got to get that down because you can probably figure out which way it's going to go. So you could just set like a sell stop or a buy stop and not, you could sell one of them and not the other one, like, because you know which way it's going to go. So you could just not worry about losing 30 pips and then going the other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be so dope.
Yeah. So here's a doji, 1,300. Double your lot size. Please double your lot size. 140 pips. Let's see. Stop loss hit break even right there. What did we have here? Ooh, look at this. 220 pips. On a standard lot, that's $2,200. You guys have any questions? I mean, this is easy, right?
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
Are all those indicators related to the Pablo? Or?
No. It's something else. Don't worry about the indicators, guys.
Okay.
$100 pips, 106 pips. Look at these. Doji, drop. 123 pips. See the dojis? They're very strong.
And it looks like when there's multiple dojis in a row, it's even stronger.
Yes.
I can quit my job alone using Pablo. I'm just saying.
54 pips, 56 pips. Here we go. Little doji right there. This is a fat doji. Look at that. Beautiful mite. 150 pips.
Oh, that's nice.
Doji, no doji. That was a shit day. I want to show that one example where there was just like dojis everywhere. 1300, look at this. See ya. Take off on 170 pips. Yeah, I want to show that one. I think it was
When
in
do you
like.
know when to take profit?
It's up to you. You get out whenever you want to get out. I like to just ride the wave. You got to realize it's a 4-hour candle. 150 pips. Oh, here it was. All right, we had like a little. Look at all these dojis just lined up. 1300. Right here, you would have had your stop loss to break even. That's 26 pips. Then it went the other way. 130 pips. And then look at this. This is just beautiful. Yeah, this was in September. Cashed out. Look at all these lined up dojis. 113 pips. And then the very next day, the same thing. Look at this. Doji, 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 doji.
Yeah.
Put your lot size to like a 5. Look at that. 136 pips. You could have just done this day and be done for like 2 weeks.
The month.
Yeah, like the month, seriously.
Yeah. Seriously, man. People can't even catch 100 pips like in profit for a month.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You guys see, does this make sense? You guys see like the power of the dojis?
Yeah, it's the dojis, and you have a consolidation breakout with the dojis, and look at that. It's
Yeah, exactly. Consolidation, because each of these candles is 4 hours, so
yeah,
it's perfect.
it's
That
nice.
breakout
It's awesome
was nice.
stuff.
You guys
Is this strategy only good on the 4-hour, or
I only
can you
use it on the 4 hour. I mean, you can try and test it out on that 1 hour, but like it's just so much easier with the 4 hour because you know it's just one candle. With the 1 hour, you've got like 4 different candles you've got to work with. If you just work with one candle, it just makes things easier and simple. I like to have things easy and simple. Trade.
Okay. What about, would you try this on like the daily or no?
No,
Okay.
can't do it on the daily because you've got to analyze 2 different candles. The daily is just one candle.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Will
Any
you
other
be able to start
questions?
another Zoom to go over the just to kind of peek us into the indicator you're working on with Mitch?
I don't know, guys.
I don't think you should, man. I've had people try to teach me stuff that's not complete, and then I try using it, and then.
Yeah,
Oh
see,
no, I don't want you to take it just peek into it.
Yeah,
If you're not going to use it, what's the point of peeking and then teasing yourself?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like the biggest thing because it's still like I'm still testing it a little bit.
Yeah, you don't want to learn one thing, then try using, and then he's like, "Nah, it's actually this," and then.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been there before. I'm just speaking from experience of losing money, but.
Yeah.
I guess the question with the take profit, you're saying like do it on your own whim. Like, what's your experience? Because there's gonna be days like, oh man, I should have held it longer, or oh, I got out perfectly. Like, you need to lost with that whole mindset.
That's like the biggest thing is like when to get out, right? Because you're 40 pips in profit, you're in blue, you're like, oh my god, like I want to take it like right now. I just want to get out of the trade, collect this money, and then it goes like 100 plus pips, right?
Yeah.
So for me, when I study this and I see like these movements right here 2 days in a row, I'm being very patient and I'm just waiting. 40 pips in profit, cool. Move stop loss to break even and just ride it and just let it do its thing. If it comes back down and hits break even, fine. I didn't lose any money, right? But I would rather make $2,000 than $400.
Yeah.
You know, so that's kind of the way I look at it.
And when you say ride it out, you'll wait like the whole 4 hour candle.
Yeah, like I won't stay the 4 hours. I'll probably get out like 1 at the latest. So just like 3 hours. But yeah, because I know it's going to move around a lot. I mean, it's very volatile. Oil goes up and down, up and down, and up and down, and it can really move. So I like to just let it do its thing. Sometimes I'll put it to 10 pips in profit But lately I haven't been doing that just because I know it'll come back and it might hit it. And if it does, and then it goes up like, 80 pips, I'm going to be pissed. Right. So,
Yeah, exactly.
so I like to just leave it at break even and just let it do its thing. Just be patient, give it time to move. That's the biggest thing is when you study this and you see, damn, like what, wow. And so I just started playing around with oil and I saw like at this certain time every single day, there was like this insane push in the market.
Yeah.
Like it was just, and it happened like at the same time, like every single day. So I started to line up the candles and the times. And that's kind of how I was able to figure everything out. So it's literally the exact same thing as the 12 o'clock, right? It's just a time-based strategy. So that's essentially what I did is I just like lined up the candles and I just started studying it, back testing it, demoing it, like everything. And it was just unreal.
Nice.
Dimitri Walston here.
Yeah. But it's unreal how great it works.
Yeah.
Now, some days you'll have like, you'll get stopped out. You'll lose 30 pips, whatever. But the next day usually always makes up for it and some.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're like each week. I've studied each week specifically, and there's never going to be a week where you lose money. If you trade this Monday through Friday, you're never going to lose. You're not going to be in the negative, which is great. And it all really depends. This goes back to what we were talking about earlier. It all depends on when you get out. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you can take 50 pips, but if it goes 150 pips, and then the next 2 days it loses, like, yeah, you're in the negative.
Yeah.
It's all based on when you get out.
Yeah. I guess like with experience, we'll just keep getting better and better, knowing when to hold longer.
Yeah. Again, it's going to teach you patience like you wouldn't believe. You're going to be very patient. You're going to be, you're up $1,000, but you want to keep it. You want to stay in it. You want to make more.
Totally. I noticed some people were in the group like this week posting like, yo, I got out at 30 pips. So I was like, oh, I'll get out. And I kind of followed the group, but I knew it was going to go 100.
Yeah. Don't do that. Now, I got out on Friday at like 28 pips because I was on the road. I was driving all day yesterday, so I didn't want to just monitor it while I was driving.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're like in front of your computer, don't get out.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing I can tell you is like you're leaving money on the table when you do that.
Yeah. So I'm just like, what? Could not even look at the group chat while I'm in Pablo, so I don't get info.
Just ignore it. But yeah, a lot of people do take out at 30. That's fine. It's all. This is all on what you guys want to do. But I'm just telling you personally what I've experienced. So yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Let's see. I wanted to hop back on here with you guys to see if you guys had any questions. Anything? Hold on one second. Yeah, did you guys have any sort of questions with anything? I think there's like, okay, so it's 22, yeah. At all? Anybody?
When you monitor, when you say you monitor your trade, right? You only check the 4 hours, or you go on the lower time frame?
No, just I'm always on the 4 hour.
Okay.
Let's see. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm really hesitant on showing you guys this stuff with Mitch.
Then just save it until it's complete.
Yeah, man. When it's going good, then we can release the beast.
Mitch, is that you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, hey, everybody give a huge shout out to Mitch. He's a stud.
No, don't. I'm here.
Thank you so much, Mitch, for helping me with the trading view. I appreciate it.
Oh, no worries.
Mitch is a legend.
Oh, fuck. I'm embarrassed now.
Did you just get on, Mitch?
Are you blushing, Mitch?
No.
Dude, like I'm embarrassed. Like my whole face is red.
Guys, stop. Guys, stop. Yeah, Mitch, we got to link up soon and get working on
maybe
this.
after this webinar.
Yeah, I got something coming up with bullshit insurance. So maybe later today I can carve out some time because we gotta get to work on that thing.
For sure.
All right, guys. So do you have any questions at all with Pablo? I mean, it's pretty easy strategy, very simple, nothing to it really.
Yeah, it's basically like the 12 o'clock, right?
It's basically like the 12 o'clock. Yeah, I just wanted to hop back on here because we didn't have a chance to do like last minute questions. So
Is it so the it's at every 1300, right?
yeah,
UTC time.
1300 is where you take it from. 1700 is the candle that moves.
Okay.
Yeah, on the trading view, I saw that that's 11.
Yeah, guys, honestly, the time, I mean, that's something you can figure out on your own. It's not that hard, but I just know that 1300, for me, I'm at Hugo's Way. That's this candle ends at 10 a.m. and this one forms at 10 a.m. Right. So that's what we look at Eastern time.
Yeah, I found you have to be careful with TradingView because the 4 hour candle closes at 9 a.m. on TradingView, but on Hugo's Way and Trader's Way, it closes at 10 a.m. So it's literally a different 4 hour candle. So just be careful with that. It's worth testing out yourself and not using TradingView.
Okay.
If you decide to take profit early before the 4 hours, do you go back and place another order?
Say that again.
If you decide to take profit early before the 4 hour closes, would you go and place another order?
No.
Market execute?
No. I would not recommend doing that. No. Because it could go the other way, right? And then you're screwed.
Okay.
Just stay in the trade, be patient. A lot of you guys are going to want to get out as soon as you see blue. And a lot of times it'll go blue right away. You won't even be in red.
Okay. Yeah, and then
Somebody had a question? closed.
Can you use Pablo on any pair or
No.
is okay?
All right, guys, is that it? I'm gonna hop off here.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thank you so much, Taylor.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
No problem. All right, let's have a good week next week. Well, next week's going to be a little iffy because we've got the holiday. So, so just if you guys are new, just throw it in demo. Don't do any live trading. Don't do anything stupid. Just test it out, get a feel for it, and you'll start to see your account will increase.
What do you think about next week when it's holiday for
Yeah,
gold?
that's what I'm saying. Just don't do any live trading because we got the holiday, so things are going to be a little skewed.
Yeah.
So just throw it in demo, get a feel for it, test it out. Yeah. I think last week it made like 250 pips or something for the week. 2,500 on a standard, just off one strategy.
25 grand off a 10 standard.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Edward, you sound just like Dimitri. It's crazy.
Who do you think taught him that mindset? We've been friends for a while, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's going to be it for me. Peace.
Cool. Thanks, man. Have a good one, guys.